It was more than 6 years ago. I was out clubbing with the boys. We ran into some common friends, and that's when I got introduced to Joyce. At first, when I first met her, she was very bubbly, full of energy. This person knows how to enjoy life and have fun with it.
First impression, I thought he looked like he just has that Vancouver gangster like with all the earrings and bold and big. But after knowing him, he's actually a teddy bear, totally different from what he looks like. And he's very soft, very caring.
No, she was very good at having a good time, but later on when I got to know her better, I realized she was just really drunk. My first attempt to ask Joyce out, it took a few times because we had some common friends, and finally, one time, liquid courage, I was able to build it up, asked her for a number, got her number, didn't call her at first. I did, the more modern route of conversating. I messaged her on Facebook, MSN Messenger.
He tried to call me out to have dinner and stuff, but I said no. After a couple of times I said no to him, I felt bad. And then I said, okay, let's go out for dinner. But then I regret it at the last minute. So I'm like, oh, I actually had to have dinner with my mom's friends.
The biggest burden on that is that she agreed to dinner, but then she canceled on me.
But then my friend Ellen called, hey, let's go out. I'm like, sure, let's go out. And then John ended up coming with her. So I'm like, shoot.
We all had drinks together.
I got caught. But then it was fun night. It was fun.
And then she agreed to have dinner with me for real the second time. We went to a restaurant in Yaletown, Japanese food, because you can't really go wrong with Japanese food on a first date. After dinner, we went for a walk along the seawall down in Yaletown. He's
really nice. It was just a really, really fun time talking to him. We talked about everything, basically.
I thought we just clicked. We had a lot to talk about. That's just my point of view. Hopefully she felt the same way as well.
It was one of the good dates that I've had. Yeah.
What drew me to Joyce?
My personality, maybe. I was really bubbly when I was younger.
She's very bubbly. And also a combination with her sense of humor is a very attractive quality that you get from her. She's definitely a pretty girl. Her drive to always have fun. And she likes to try everything. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's skydiving, bungee jumping, she would give anything a try. She really cares about her friends, and she gives a lot to everyone she knows. You would not find a less selfish person out there. She gives all her relationship with all her friends. Her family is 120%. She gives her all with everyone. Many of her friends recognize this, and everyone loves Joyce. I don't think I've ever met anyone that would say anything bad about her.
And he thought I was sweet and then pretty, maybe, I don't know, but my personality maybe.
What Joyce like about me? That's a question I ask myself every day. I don't know.
Nothing but everything. If you ask me why was I attracted to John, young kids tend to attract to bad boys.
Maybe she feels I'm big enough to protect her because she's a small little petite girl. One of the biggest pet peeves of Joyce is her cell phone. She cannot stay away from messaging people. So when she gets a text message, a BBM, an iMessage, she'll check her phone right away. Wait. Those people can wait. They're text messages. I'm talking to you right now in real time. She loves getting stuff done for her. If she's at the computer and she had to find out about something, and I'll be, hey, just pop it in Google, type it out. She would turn the computer around. Can you find it for me? I'm like, you can't type it in yourself? So I don't want to. If there's a cup of water, to the left of her, and she's closer to the water, she'll be, baby, can you hand me the water? I'll be like, you can't reach over and grab it. Oh, I don't want to. Can you just get it for me?
He loves Transformers. I think it's okay to love Transformers, but in his room, all over the walls, four walls, they're all displayed with Transformers. It bugs me because Transformers is not something that you can neatly put. It's just all this.
So what you're seeing here is maybe not even a tenth of my Transformer collections. Hopefully one day I can put them all in the same place, but right now they're in two different spots. Some in China, some in Canada. My dad bought me a Transformer once a week, and I collected for a good 4 or 5 years, playing around with them with my friends. And then I stopped collecting because everyone has to grow up. About 5 years ago, I got the itch again, started buying the reissues, and then as I started collecting again, I saw more and more different ones I can buy, and then the habit just grew again, and I can't stop. Joyce was born in outside Xi'an. She grew up there when she was really young, and then she moved to Hong Kong when she was in elementary.
I move around a lot. I was born in China and moved to Hong Kong when I was young, and I came here. So if one thing I remember is just I move a lot. Even within one city, we move places to places. I remember like in elementary school from first grade 1 to grade 3, we moved 3 times, changed to 3 different schools.
Someone that probably had a lot of friends just because of her nature. I bet you she was like probably kid that probably broke a lot of rules just to try different things.
My teenage high school years, I came to Vancouver already actually. And at the beginning because we didn't have any relatives or friends here, so me and my brother just moved here, just 2 of us, before my parents even visited Vancouver. And then, you know, like when you just had that freedom, you went crazy. We skipped school, failed our exams, and shoot, my mom, they're gonna watch this movie on there. But then after half a year, you know, when you had all this craziness of fun out of you, you're like, shoot, this is time to get serious. So we got back on track and got on like school honor roll, got really good grades, and got into like UBC, of course.
She definitely gets her way a lot. Because like of our cousins or brothers, she is the oldest one. So everyone pretty much has to listen to her. She's the top of the food chain, I would say.
I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a town. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world.
My childhood, I would say it's a good childhood. My parents definitely gave me everything they could. Growing up as an 80s child, one of my passions was watching cartoons, and I loved Transformers. And I remember every week, my dad would go take me out to the toy store and we'll buy one, and I'll play with that one for a week. And then I'll look forward to next week when I go and pick up another Transformer. I had so many Transformers as a kid that all my friends would just come over and play with my Transformer. If I'd known back then what I know now and how much money they're worth, I wouldn't have messed him up as bad as I did back then.
I think he is spoiled. I would say he's a little bit bratty in front of his parents, but he's nice. I think since 14 or 16, he had to make every cent by himself. So he would work 3 jobs, but also to party. So he would sleep for like 2 hours on the weekend.
Like every teenager, you lose your way a bit. You want to, explore, have a good time.
But still, he would love to party and work and party and work. He was very independent, yes.
So someone come and carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young.
John's favorite band? I don't know. I don't know.
I love Tupac and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. It's all that West Coast rap stuff I like.
He loves hip hop.
Joyce's favorite food. Wow, that's a tough one. She likes to eat food in general. It's a food from Xi'an. It's called lang pure, and she loves it. It's really ghetto, and it's dirt cheap, but she loves eating it. Yeah, her favorite dessert is not eating dessert. She feels that sweet food adds to the waistline, and
John's favorite dessert is me. No. Ice creams and cakes and everything sweet. I get blush, I'm sorry.
Joyce's favorite drink is the Caesar.
Beer. Honey lager.
White wine, and not normal white wine, like the really sweet kind, like Riesling. Dessert wines. That's her dessert. Dessert wines.
And then she asked me,
I wanted to surprise her because Joyce is the type of girl that loves surprises. She loves being surprised. I thought about doing the whole like horse and carriage in the park, or you know, doing something spectacular.
John, I would not say he is a romantic guy. I mean, if he planned like a crazy event, I would have guessed it.
We've been together for a while, and I thought it's time. I thought we were right together. Her family was in town, so she had to hang out with mom and dad a lot. That's when I asked him to see if he's okay with the idea. He was definitely happy about it. Joyce does have a lot of friends. So a lot of times she would just go with her girlfriends, and I just say I'm going with the boys, but she just thinks I'm just going for a drink with the boys, but we actually go ring shopping. For our anniversary dinner, went to a restaurant. The food was not that good at the restaurant, and with Joyce, one of her favorite passion is food. So when the food's not good at a restaurant, her whole experience gets ruined. So I told her this story. I told her, no, baby, since we had a bad anniversary dinner, let me make it up to you. We'll redo it. Let's go out for dinner this coming weekend. Okay, so the whole time she thought we were just having a redo dinner.
All the plans that he originally planned didn't go through. So we end up just had a dinner. And that was actually a perfect proposal to me because it was totally surprised.
I don't think she suspected anything. When the time came, you know, when the meal was done, I asked her, did she have a good meal? She said yes. That's when I decided to, you know, get down on my knees and pop the question.
I wasn't looking at him until I saw him like slowly got lower. And I still didn't realize he was on his knees. And then he said, oh, will you marry me? And I'm like, turn around, look at him being, are you kidding me?
And the thing with her is, her first answer wasn't yes or no. Her first answer was,
how big is it?
And I was like, how big is it? So I told her how big her ring was. And then I said, well.
He didn't think I was gonna say yes. And my parents, apparently, they all know. My brother, they all know. Like now when I think about it, they actually all were asking me, oh, are you ready to get married? And all I said was no to them. So they were all worried. They all thought I would say no. Well, I actually thought I would say no, but I said yes.